Oh, let's go. Oh, is the microphone working? Microphone working? I think we're good. I think we're good. Alrighty, y'all. We are back. We are back at the Fire Manor. Let's go. It's your boy Aries Fire, back at the Fire Manor yet again after a long weekend. How was y'all's Thanksgiving, by the way? How is everything? How is everything with y'all? What's good? We back. Warm welcomes in the chat. Don't get those warm welcomes in the chat. So there has been a few changes. A few changes to the Fire Manor. I changed up the subscriber emotes. So those of you who are subscribed, you guys will see that that the emotes have changed. So you can use those emotes to your however you want. And I changed the other emotes that I had to follower only emotes. Yeah, so I just was messing with things over the weekend and added some stuff. I even added the Pokemon community game on here. So I think how that works, from what I've seen, I think a Pokemon will spawn every 15 minutes of the stream. So I believe that's how that works. So I just wanted to add that so that way you guys can you guys will have something to do in case if you're lurking around and you're into Pokemon, you wanted to catch some Pokemon while the stream's going on, then have at it. And I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm really cracking down on the whole drama thing. I do not want any drama brought into the Fire Manor. And honestly, that rule shouldn't only just apply to the Fire Manor, but that rule should also apply to other streamers that you guys visit, you know, because it's not fair to them that they have to deal with drama that you guys bring in. And I'm not saying that like you guys and like you guys, but like people in general. Like, drama should not be a thing in anybody's stream. It's supposed to be a safe place for people to stream, and it's supposed to be a safe place for you guys as well as the audience to, you know, kind of distress and relax and enjoy the content that's being viewed to y'all. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the Pokemon in the chat. Yeah, I just added that. So I'm gonna go for that actually. Hopefully I have some Pokeballs left. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for that Pokemon. It's a Musharna. I don't think I have that Pokemon. But yeah, I just wanted to address that because yeah, like I said, there's just been a lot of shit going on, and that kind of stuff needs to be elsewhere or between like people of those parties. Like, I'm just tired. I'm tired of seeing it. So I just wanted to address that before we got started on what we were going to do today. So if there's any drama that you guys want to bring up, do not bring it up here. And I would advise y'all to not bring it up in other people's streams either. If there's something you want to like address to me personally, DM me whatever it is that's going on, and I will try to handle it the best that I can. Sweet, and I caught the Pokemon. Awesome. Yeah, I'll handle that to the best of my ability, and yeah, just make this fair for everybody. You know, make it fair for everybody. But yeah, now that we touched up on that, y'all, we're going back into some more Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, I know it's been 2 weeks since we last touched Persona 5 Royal, but we're getting back into it. So, what am I call it? I don't remember exactly where I left off. I'm pretty sure we left off like sometime in the still before the next palace, but after Akumaro's palace. I think it's sometime in between there. Oh wait, that's right. We're at the school festival. That's right. So this is the point where Akechi's supposed to be coming in, and he's supposed to guest as Shujin. So that's gonna be fun. And I think afterward I'll be able to hang out with him again. So we're gonna do that. And also real quick, because I'm only allowed to stream up to a certain day because Atlas has put out a notice saying that if this game is being broadcasted, that that they only want streamers to stream up until a certain day, which I believe was sometime in December in game. So we will only be streaming up to that point because of spoilers. That's the whole reason why they put that notice out, was due to spoilers. So after I stream up into that point, we'll no longer be streaming Persona 5 on here. Maybe unless if I do another no, that wouldn't make sense, because then it would just be streaming the game all over again. But I'm only one trophy away from getting a platinum, so I want to make sure before we get to that end point of streaming this game that I at least have y'all witness me getting this platinum. So I want to at least have y'all witness me get this platinum trophy, because I'm literally need one more trophy before that platinum trophy, and that's to beat the Reaper. So I'm gonna make it my goal to beat the Reaper before that deadline comes. So yeah, all of that being said, chat, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this game, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's do it. Let's get into this game. And I already got everything ready to go. Start this game up. All right, let's get it. Alright, we're all good. should come floating high. Alright, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is an important part right here. Yeah, because we was at the crib. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Nope. We gotta go to bed.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll work out. Let's go get some sleep. Sleep on it.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makato. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Listen, Akechi.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
Yikes.
However, there is a possibility that everyone...
Ensigns girl with the raid. I appreciate that raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the Fire Manor with your boy Aries Fire up in the building. How's it going, Raiders? How was your stream, Kenshin's girl? I know I stopped in for like a little bit, but it was like at the time I was like leaving work, so I didn't really catch a lot of it. Said it was pretty good. That's cool. Loving up, getting ready for endgame. Nice. Yeah, right now we're at the school festival part of Persona 5 Royal, and Akechi is co-guest. He's a guest at the academy, and they're trying to press him for any information that about the Phantom Thieves that they can use to their advantage. So that's where we are right now. But glad you had a great stream, and I'm glad your everything worked out well. I always got to prep for endgame.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have.
Remind me, is this your first time playing this game? This is not my first time playing this game. This is my second playthrough of Royal, but technically my third time playing this entire franchise, because I played vanilla first, and then I played this game like 2 years back, and then I started playing it again earlier this year. So we're at this point now, because at that point I had only done the first palace, and then I've been streaming this game from the beginning of the year on. Okay, cool. So I see your MHA poster in the back. Did you watch the new episode of my Hero poster? No, I actually have to get caught up on the anime. But I do read the manga. Wait, hold on, let me get a full view of that poster. Hold on. There we go. There's the full view of that poster. It's a bomb. I read the manga too, but they're doing amazing right now. I know, they're cool. The manga is so good. The manga is so good. But I don't want to spoil anything for those who have not read it, but the manga is so good right now. Oh yeah, and we have the Pokemon community game in the chat. If you guys played a Pokemon community game, there's a Yamper. I'm gonna catch that boy. I'm gonna catch that boy.
If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
What? The Yamper escaped? This game's rigged.
This interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh. Yikes.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shocked.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
How do I play my way out of this one? Which world? I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about
fed him so spicy Tokiyaki. Yeah.
Without my knowledge.
He big mad.
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Yeah, we might as well own up to him at this point. Yeah, that's right.
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Yeah, jump, but enjoy the stream. Punish those nasty adults. I sure will. And I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate that raid too.
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, we have been put in a position where we have to go along with what he says. So, I mean, you're demanding a lot, but it's the only way.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Yeah, y'all do have to give that a lot of thought. Oh shit! I forgot about this part.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this? If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves have
Yikes.
If so, those occurrences back in the spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
What a quickie dig. How about to head out?
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Okay.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oh, okay.
It's time for your favorite Shujin tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
I'm not gonna cap, these people could dance.
Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
Oh, Tim, we're in the chat.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Oh, the main event. This part's so graceful.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even catch the 10 board. That's crazy. But we all knew that she extended her hand out to him.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
She's so happy.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
You want me to walk with you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
The gym's quiet down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. Oh, okay. Do you have any plans after this? All the girls are bombarding me with questions about Akechi. I don't know any of the answers they want either. Oh, I know. Why don't we go to the post-festival party together? Looks like I received some messages. Oh, shit. So, Kasumi was not the only one I had to go to the post-party festival with? Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Shit. I thought she was the only one. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that's gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I received some messages. Oh, there's more. Yo, want to go to the post-party festival? To try to calm down? Can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Were y'all not there and seen that performance that Kasumi just put on? What have y'all been doing? Who should I go with to the post-festival party with? I'd rather go with my wife. So I'm going with Makato. That sounds good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It'll be a nice change of pace. Well then, I'll head over to the gymnasium. I should head to the gym, even though I just came back from the gym. But we're going back to the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Everybody give them another round of applause.
My apologies for being so distracted. I can't stop thinking about Akechi-kun. Are we really no match for him?
I mean... Don't worry, Koda.
Thank you.
Alright, easy. Yo, how many points?
Your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
This event is never very popular. The older teachers seem to enjoy it for some reason, though.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's choosing from the crowd? The MC this year is actually somewhat capable.
Ooh, is that our lovely student council president over there?
Huh?
Come on up here, Miss Prez.
Do I have to go?
I mean, are you going to ignore him?
I'm not that cold.
Everybody's waiting for you, Miss President. Here she is, everyone's favorite student council president, Makato Nijima-san.
Hello.
So, with the Kamoshida scandal, Principal Kobayakawa's passing, and even that Hawaii trip, I'd be surprised if you've had any time to study for your entrance exams. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Miss President? Miss President?
I don't really have anything to say. Sorry.
Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
What?
Oh?
Man, he's going in.
Uh-oh.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. Some people theorize that they go to our very school. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Miss President?
What do I think?
Makoto's in trouble. You're cute! Damn! Got him!
Way to go!
I think it was him!
Yes, you're damn right.
So, Miss President, what's your relation to this guy?
It's my girlfriend, bro. You better back off!
My, she's red as a beet! A rare glimpse into the girly side of our stunning Miss President! But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Miss President.
Just when it was getting interesting.
MC, do your job!
I made a fool of myself. The post-festival party has never felt that long before. By the way, I'm surprised you were able to say what you did back there.
I mean, I couldn't ignore you.
Huh?
Here for the crab rave.
This may be a little rude to say, but you were surprisingly reliable in a pinch. My sister
Hey, yo.
always says if I get married, my husband should be someone dependable like that. Oh, forget what I just said.
Nope, I'm gonna remember that. Can you say that again? No, I'm joking. Husband?
Despite everything that happened with Akechi-kun, my final post-festival party has turned out to be quite the unforgettable one. Oh, right. Here.
Makato donuts!
If you'd accept this.
It looks delicious.
I hope you enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Come, let's go home.
Oh my god. Yawning. It's been a bit of a day, chat. It's been a bit of a day. We finally got through the school festival.
Welcome home.
I'm back. I'm checking something real quick. Check something real quick. Okay.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but...
See, what happened was...
We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Sweet. Oh shit. Oh, this part's about to be bad.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves. The sorry state of the police. Destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing?
Comes the fun part.
Yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry
There's a slime up in the chat.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Hey, your naps. What's going on? You gotta put exclamation point Pocus start to start your adventure first before you can catch any Pokemon.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Oh, you started off with a Snivy? Nice.
Sojiro?
Oh!
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Okay. Sojiro. Hold up. I'll explain everything. Just relax, my dude. Oh, the swine up escaped. Damn. Yo, why is all these Pokemon so slippery? Like, I have not been able to catch shit today. I don't even know if I have any Pokeballs left. To be real, I'm about to buy some more. Hold up. I hope I can buy it like at least 10. Hell yeah. There we go. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Okay, but I'm part of the problem too.
Right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you?
Stop.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
So, you found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Oh! Oh! Yeah. Sorry for keeping quiet. Yeah, he pissed.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Bruh, I wish this was not a joke. It's no joke, man. It's not a joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
Yes.
What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Such... I love Sojiro so much. He's so fucking great, dude. What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still,
yeah.
We should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet you're tired, Futaba. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Alright, hold up. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold up. Let's get into this thing. Alright, so reality's like, what? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Ren was not okay. Thank you, Yusuke. Only level-headed person in here. Last hurrah. Okay. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man. Thanks for the smoke weed. Needed that. Alright, but you have a good rest of your night, darling. And we'll see you next time. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Love you too, darling. Night night. Night night. Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, and the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Ooh, Cleffa in the chat. Let me catch this Cleffa real quick. Or at least try to. Because, you know, this game does not like me very much today. Wait a sec. Though, didn't you say Boss had a run from it all? Or had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think could the culprit be? Probably a government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
What Futaba said. You have got to be kidding me. The Cleffa escaped. Oh, my luck, man. My luck. I guess the chief had a inkling after all. Yeah, they are slipping by every time. Like, I have not had any luck trying to catch any Pokemon today. Well,
sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa. Wait! Shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night. Alright, well, after all those events happened, going to bed. Let's call it a day and go to bed. Yeah, that was some shit. That was definitely some shit, chat. Yeah, we're gonna sleep on that. We're definitely going to sleep on that. On that note.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Yeah, Sojiro don't. You see that face. He don't like that guy. He don't like that guy too much.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives. and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's not funny, Sojiro. That's not funny. That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There's no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
I mean, they're already public enemy #1.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested that they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man? Just let me dream a little. Yo, did you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away with this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjad and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly... Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Yeah, it's definitely a frustrating situation. So I don't blame Ryuji for being as angry as he is. We definitely lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a Phantom Thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Okay, the only thing we can do is turn the tables. Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel, bro.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Things will turn around.
by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Okay, so I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at Leblanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? Hey, there's a Remoraid in the chat. Let me see if I have Remoraid. I do not have Remoraid. Okay. So I will try to catch it. We'll manage. I gotta keep everybody on the positive side. We'll manage somehow. We'll get through this. We just gotta do what we can. But we'll get through this. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace or our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see. I'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Yup. Because, you know, who knows what would happen. We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Damn right. We need to figure that shit out. Need to figure out who is behind everything. Okay. I thought things were messing up, but things are good. And at least caught the Remoraid. We're not done quite yet. This is just the beginning. Sleeping on it.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't...
I like how Makoto's just sitting there in the corner just thinking about it.
I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
I mean, true.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I mean, all these choices are not wrong, and we honestly don't even have a choice. So we're gonna have to go along with this plan. We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, But the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makato acting a bit weird?
Well, I mean, this is her sister we're talking about, so can only imagine why she's acting the way she's acting.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
And now we fast forward.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly aroun that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yup, that's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makato come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Cool. So now we are at rank 6.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
So the summary of the story up to this point has been updated. We have updated the story.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
I mean, that is impressive.
Don't fall for it.
What's up, Amy? We're just over here playing some Persona 5 Royal. I finally have the Pokemon community game in the chat. So, oh, speaking of, there's a Growlithe. There's a Growlithe in the chat. I'm gonna catch it. Well, what's going on, Amy? We chilling, playing some Persona 5 Royal. Yes, I got new emotes. I changed up my subscriber emotes. And I made the emotes that I had before, I made them follower emotes, and I got better emotes. Makato said, hem. Back to business.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
What? Oh my god. The Growlithe must have popped out the Pokeball. Hold on. How many Pokeballs do I even have? I know I just bought 10 more Pokeballs, but how many Pokeballs do I actually have? I gotta go in my chat. Check my community game. Let's see. So I don't know how many I have. I have 8. Oh, okay, cool. I have one more Great Ball though. Yet. Okay.
Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Something else that needs looking into. Haha. Oh my god. Excuse me. It is almost that time, but I don't want it to be that time. I want to stream for hours and hours. I can't stream for long hours. I'm not gonna cap. The longest I've ever streamed, y'all, was like almost 7 hours, and I felt like I was going to die. that shit was long. Like, my legs was hurting, my eyes was like red as fuck from just staring at the like 3 different screens, like TV screen, the main screen with the camera where you guys are, and my stream manager that's right here off to the side. Oh my god. 7 hours straight. Well, it was almost 7 hours. It was more like 6 hours and 45 minutes. Oh my god. I'm never doing that shit again. And now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote for no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. I'm actually going to change up one of my emotes when I get done. Oh my god! Fuck. Excuse me. Where are we meeting today?
Oh, right. We never told where to meet up.
At the courthouse. Where's that?
Hint. The government office district.
Oh, so it's Kasumi Gakiseki. However you say that. he said Kasumi Gayeki. Oh, Gaseki. Okay. So it's Kasumi Gaseki.
Indeed.
Oh, I never heard of that place. Never been there though.
Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa! Just looking at the map is impressive! The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Dye Building is right near there too.
For real? What kind of scary place are we going to?
We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet.
So, we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi?
We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the lion's den.
Yeah, they are heading into the lion's den, for sure.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
That's not what Makato wants to hear.
Beginning navigation.
Well, we're taking a step in the Sai's palace.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we? Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
That'll be it.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Yeah, cool code names. Well, Akechi got a code name. This is business as usual. First off, we need to find an infiltration route. And of course, we cannot go through the front door.
Wait!
Hey, we can't go in that way. We'll garner far too much attention. Let's find another route. The stairs.
up the roof.
Okay.
It looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace. Oh, right. Crow doesn't know
Ooh,
too
there's a
much about
Pichu in the
cognitive
chat.
beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's
Oh,
perceptions.
I already have Pichu.
That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yeah, that's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
No one caught the Pichu.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin securing our route.
Okay, well, before we even do that, because we are approaching our time, we're just gonna go back to the entrance. So I'm gonna go back to the entrance and then we'll infiltrate Sai's palace next time we come back. So I'm gonna just save right here. Okay. And we're going to call it a day here, guys. Alrighty. So I appreciate y'all for coming out here tonight. Let me just save this game real quick. Again. Make sure that's all nice and saved. Alright, cool. Bet. But yes, I do appreciate y'all coming out here tonight and hanging out with me and enjoying some Persona 5 Royal. We will pick that up next week. Right? Next week, I believe. So next week is... Next week's what? Next week's the 6th. Yeah. Yeah, we'll pick things up next week. Alright. So we'll pick things up next week, like I said, and we will infiltrate Sai's palace. So I'm gonna leave y'all with my socials. So make sure that you guys stay tabbed up on me on Twitter. So that way you guys get notifications when your boy goes live on at the Fire Manor. And also check out the FireManorVODs channel because I just updated the channel and uploaded all of the VODs from last week on there. So they're all on there for your viewing pleasure. So if you guys ever want to know what other stuff that I've done on Twitch, you guys can check out the FireManorVODs channel, because that has all of my VODs that I've done since the beginning of February of this year. So any of the VODs that you see on my Twitch page, it's not all of them. So the rest of them are on the FireManorVODs channel. So all of my VODs are on the FireManorVODs channel. And like I said, you guys have been awesome. You guys are a lovely audience, and you guys continue to stay being that same audience. You guys are freaking amazing, and I would not be here if it wasn't for y'all. So all that being said, I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and then we're gonna close this day out. It's been a nice and chill day, so I can't complain. Let's see. Who to raid? Alright, so I think that today's raid will go out to Ouija. Ouija is playing Scarlet and Violet, so if you guys want to witness Scarlet and Violet gameplay from Ouija, I'll be sending y'all there. So as I'm getting the raid set up, I'm gonna transition over to the next screen, and in that time, you guys stay safe, stay awesome, stay warm, because the weather and it being fall season. And you guys have a good one. Until the next time we meet at the FireManor. Oh yeah, actually, I need to talk about that. So tomorrow, when we meet in the FireManor, we will be playing some more Mega Man Network Transmission and hoping to close that game out. Because we're at the final part of the game. I'm hoping to get everything with that game done by tomorrow. If not, then of course we're gonna have to pick that game up again next week. But we'll be picking that game up tomorrow. But I'll see y'all lovely people next time at the FireManor. Peace out.